Greetings, this is Frosty Thundertrod, and welcome to Icewind Dale Enhanced Edition. I am going to be doing a YouTube Let's Play of this game. Now, I played this game a long time ago when it was a new game first released. I practiced a little bit here in the last few days, and hopefully I'm going to give this a try and try not to make myself look too silly in the process. I'm not going to use the default party. Instead, I am going to use an entire party of gnomes. Alright, let's find a good picture here. This is going to be my central character, main tank. There we go. Look at that big nose. He looks like a gnome. Gnome class. Let's go ahead and make him a fighter. Now, Berserker, Wizard Slayer, or Kensai. Since I need him to be a central tank, Wizard Slayer or Kensai is kind of out of the question. Berserker's okay. I mean, thing with Berserker here, she can't use ranged weapons, but this character's not going to use ranged weapons anyway, so yeah. Let's go ahead and make him a Berserker. Alright, well, an 80 roll, that's actually pretty darn good to start with. $18.93, that's a good one. Alright, so that's a good roll to start with right there. Alright, so since the picture shows a flail, I'm going to go ahead and put 2 points in the flail and sword and shield style. Alright. Yeah, it's perfectly fine for appearance.
Here I come.
Alright, I used fantasynamegenerator.com to generate a list of gnome names for me to use here. So this character's name is going to be Castor. K-A-S-T-O-R. Alright, so he's going to be my party leader and main tank. Alright. Now, I'm going to create another male gnome. Let's see here. This one's going to be kind of the right-hand gnome of the party leader. No, not that one. Maybe that one. Find something here that I like. Yeah, daggers won't work. I'm going to use this one for a different character. That one too. So that's definitely a dwarf. So's that. I guess that could be a gnome. I mean, it's kind of slight for a dwarf. I mean, so I'll go ahead and say this is a gnome. Alright. Class. We're going to be a multi-class. We're going to be a cleric thief. Alignment, neutral good. Abilities. Alright, 75, 79, 88. Yeah, that's amazing right there. Alright. So, Let's take charisma down to 10. Strength 18, dexterity 18, constitution 18. I'm going to reduce constitution here. There we go. Now, gnomes can only have 17 wisdom. Alright, skills. So I got 40 skills here. So I'm going to raise find trap to 30. Right, so I'm going to get open locks and find trap both to be 45. There we go. So he's going to be more of a frontline tank. More of a frontline character and off tank. Alright. Now for weapons. I'm going to go sword and shield style. And club. Alright, now this is going to be an interesting spell. Sanctuary. Because Sanctuary grants many of the effects of invisibility and stealth without actually needing the skill to sneak around. And you can detect traps while under Sanctuary. Alright, now I'm going to Cure Light Wounds and Bless. While Cure Light Wounds isn't necessarily very good in battle, although it does work, it's great for healing between fights. Alright, that's good. Let's give him a good, let's see.
Gods grant me strength.
That'll work. Since he is a cleric after all. And your name is going to be Safet. Alright, now for my third frontliner, it's going to be a female. Good one there. That's a gnomish looking girl. Yeah, I think she's more dwarf than gnome. Now she's definitely gnome, look at that nose. But I'm not planning on having her use a warhammer and shield. So I'm not so sure about that one. But she's definitely gnomish too. I'm gonna go ahead and go with this one. I mean, it doesn't look like a good gnome, but it should work. Alright. Race. Gnome. Class. She's going to be a barbarian. She's going to be the frontline muscle. Alignment, neutral, good. Abilities. 79. So that's not a bad roll. Let's see here. Let's see, 8. Yes, this will work very nicely. I mean, she's a gnome barbarian, so I don't think she's like the most wise person in the world. And all gnomes, even, you know, barbarian gnomes, are still fairly intelligent, so. Now, for her weapon, I am thinking a halberd. Let's see here. Spear. Yeah, halberd. Let's see here. Two-handed weapon style? Yes, that'll work. Good.
You would do well to fear a woman's wrath.
No, I don't think so.
You would do well to fear a woman's wrath.
Your time draws near. I will do my best to keep us out of harm's way.
No.
Let's spill some blood. Watch my back.
By Clangeddin's twin axes!
That's definitely a dwarf.
Attack. I shall lead the way.
Okay, that'll work. And her name is Ella. Let's see here. That finishes my front line right there. Now my next character is also going to be a female. Actually, I chose the wrong gender, female. Yep, that's her right there. Gnome. And she is going to be a cleric illusionist. $75. That might be a little bit too low. 82, that should work. Alright. So, don't need strength. Do need intelligence and wisdom. And dexterity would be nice. Yes, this will work quite well. Alright, her skills. She gets 2 points, so it's definitely a sling for the first weapon. Let's say Warhammer for the second weapon. Alright. Gotta learn mage armor. That's a very important skill right at the start of the game. Tempted to take Find Familiar, just because I don't think you can actually get this scroll in the game, so. And then Spook. Okay, so I gotta pick 3. Alright. Use command. Curse. Doom. Yes.
You would do well to fear a woman's wrath.
Let's see. Female mage.
Let me at him.
Nah.
I shall slay you all.
That'll work. Alright, her name will be Zacy. A-C-I. Accept. Alright, 2 more characters. This one's gonna be a male. He's gonna be a pure mage. Yes, that one will work. Gnome. Class. Mage. Illusionist. Neutral good. So this is good enough. All that really matters with mages is high intelligence. Well, it's not quite all that matters, but it is the most important thing, is high intelligence. I'm going to reduce, there we go. So I've experimented around a bit, and I've tried giving them darts before, which work okay, but it's a bit of an inventory management nightmare. Daggers work okay because you can have, you know, a melee dagger and then throwing daggers, so it's not so bad. But I think I'm just going to give him a sling. Alright. So, only one party member can have a familiar, and since I gave the familiar to the other one, he's going to have mage armor, a reflective image, and chromatic orb. Okay.
Ha ha!
To the pain.
Watch your back! It is a shame that we must resort to violence.
That'll work. Okay, his name will be Gavin. G-A-V-Y-N. Yeah, it's Gavin. No, I'd say it's probably Gavin, not Gavin. Alright, now for my last character. It's also going to be a male. I do know which picture I want for this one here. It's this one right here. I think this is actually a halfling, but he'll be a passable gnome. Alright, thief and bounty hunter. I just love these traps. Good abilities. A roll of 81 to start with, not bad. Alright. 12. Let's go here. Max out dexterity. Yep, I'd say this will work. Skills. Okay. Now, there's only one thing that really matters for a bounty hunter, and that's setting traps. Once this reaches 100, then I'll spec and do some other things. But right now, he's going to focus solely on traps. Alright. And now, I'm going to give him a crossbow. That's a good gnomish weapon. And for a backup weapon, dagger, katana, longsword. He can use a quarterstaff for his backup weapon. That's good. Alright, now.
The silent blade cuts best.
I'll take care of it.
Well, looks like I'm gonna have to go on a killing spree.
Perfect. Alright. And your name is going to be Corwin. W-I-N. so here's my party of gnomes. I believe these guys met up in Luskin, and they basically have the same general grief. You know, coming from the Baldur's Gate area or the Athkatha area, they all end up in Luskin, and they all have the feeling that as gnomes are treated as second-class citizens, as jokes, as entertainers, and they want to prove themselves to be serious adventurers. So they formed an all-gnome band and headed to one of the most remote places of adventure they could think of, which happened to be Icewind Dale.
Our tale begins here, in the quiet fishing village of East Haven, one of the so-called 10 towns of Icewind Dale. The tiny community is hardly a town, but rather a collection of ramshackle huts crowded together upon the icy shores of Lake Dineshire. Here, within a dimly lit tavern, a group of travelers sit huddled around a table, swapping tales and making grand plans for the future, completely unaware of the part they are to play in the events that are about to unfold.
What's this? New face in town, eh? Well met, stranger. The name is Hrothgar, originally of Hillsfar. But now, after years of traveling up, down, and under Faerun, I am content to call this town my home. Who might you be?
Greetings, Hrothgar. My name is Castor.
Well then, welcome to East Haven. Whatever your business in these parts might be, I would offer you this small piece of advice. While you're in my town, you do well to be on your best behavior. These folk are under my protection, and anyone who would seek to do harm to them in any way shall answer to me. That said, I'll let you get back to your cups. I'm sure you've had a long journey, and you'll find there's no better way to shake off the cold of the road than by downing a few mugs of Grisella's best. And if you're in need of lodging, I would recommend talking to Quimby over at the Snowdrift Inn over on the east side of town. Equipment and supplies can be purchased next door at Pomab's Emporium. Pomab's prices are a bit high, even for a Kalashite. But you'd be better off well-equipped and short of coin than the other way around. Ill-prepared travelers don't last long in these parts. Once you've had a chance to rest up and get your bearings, come by and see me at my house. It's just a couple doors west of here. There's some business I would discuss with you. Farewell.
Farewell. Alright, first thing here, now I need to set up my scripts, basically my AI. Alright, so... let's start off here with standard attack. Alright. Safe run. Alright, customize script. Alright. Now, cleric controlled. I believe, let's go Thief Scout. Alright, so... I'm going to go ahead and stick with standard attack for you two. Now for Ella, it's definitely going to be standard attack. Okay, for Zacy now, however, now she's a bit tricky. I'm going to go with ranged. Since he is a wizard, I'm going to give him cleric aggressive. The cleric will prefer to use ranged weapons, but he'll stay in place. Won't be running around getting chased around the way a ranged character will. So that's a little bit better. And since he's a wizard, not a cleric. I don't have to worry about him wasting his spells. And then I'm going to give the same one to... There we go. Corwin. Alright, now I like to give, you know, ranged characters either the mage aggressive or the cleric aggressive.
Ready.
That way they're not running away all the time. But
Your desire?
in the case of Zacy here, since she's both a cleric and a wizard, if I gave her either cleric or wizard aggressive, she would waste some of her spells, which I don't want her to waste. Alright, let's get ourselves all equipped up here.
All right.
What is this? More barbarians come to my shop? No doubt with nothing to barter with but more worth pelts and polished stones. Very well. Let us get this over with. What do you want? Right. I'd like to see what you have for sale. And I would like to see some coin before I go to the trouble of showing you my wares. I have no patience for those who are just browsing. There's no need to be rude. I assure you, I intend to buy. Now may I see your wares? How dare you speak to me in such a manner? Do you know who I am? I don't care who you are. Just, I want to buy something. Huh. I'm Pumab. Unpronounceable. Royal Diplomatic Emissary Kalmashan and appointed overseer of the northern caravan routes. Oh, I see. And your appearance as a lowly shopkeeper is just a clever disguise to throw off any would-be assassins. Am I right? Your poor attempt at sarcasm is an obvious sign of your lowly birth. I'll have you know that I am third cousin to the Pasha himself, not to mention a royal courtier in good standing. Whatever, can I just buy something, please? Alright. So, let's start getting caster equipped here. Split mail, a horny helmet, large shield. Now, morning stars are slightly better than flails. But, yeah, I'll go ahead and go with the morning star. Alright. Now, here, for Safin, so you need studded leather, a horny helmet, medium shield, and a club. Alright, now for Ella, do split mail, a horny helmet, and there's got to be a halberd in here somewhere. There it is. Okay, now for Zacy, small shield, warhammer, let's see, bullets, and a sling. Alright, for Gavin, yeah, I think that's Gavin, yeah, it's called Gavin. Alright, so he's getting, he already has a quarterstaff, so that's fine there. Give him 8 bullets, and a sling. That's good. Alright, now for Corwin. See, Corwin is going to get studded leather, a heavy crossbow, and 8 bolts. Oh, I messed that up. Studded leather, heavy crossbow, Nine bolts. All right. Let's get everybody equipped now. Alright, Caster's looking pretty good. -1 AC, 14 hit points. Taco is 17. Alright, Safin now has an armor class of 2, 8 hit points. Taco at 19. So overall, it's okay. Alright. Now, Ella. Alright, armor class 0, 16 hit points, and a taco of 18, and good damage. Alright. Let's get ZC equipped. Oh, she needs a helmet too. I don't think they have any more horny helmets, so. Alright, so she has a AC of 5, taco of 18. So that's actually not too terribly bad. Let's see with the hammer. Yeah, 20 with the hammer. Alright. Alright, Gavin ends up with a taco of 19 with a sling. Alright. Corwin ends up pretty good here. Alright, AC of 3, taco of 16. So, I mean, this is a pretty good character. Alright. So, the only thing I need is I need to get a helmet for Zacy.
Done.
Alright. So, there's no more horny helmets, so she can have a hairy helmet. There you go, Zacy. Enjoy your hairy helmet.
Orders?
Alright, now my gnomes are ready to go out and adventure in the world. But I'm going to call this episode to an end here. Thank you very much for watching.